I banned my sister from my wedding, and I never thought it would come to this. But when you hear what she did, you'll understand why I had no choice. I always knew my sister, Sarah, had a flair for the dramatic. Growing up, she was the golden child, the one who got away with everything. My parents spoiled her, excused her behavior, and whenever she caused chaos, they'd just laugh it off. That's just Sarah being Sarah, they'd say. But this time, she crossed a line so deep, there was no coming back. My fiancé, Jake, and I had been planning our wedding for over a year. Every single detail was perfect. The venue, the flowers, the guest list. But there was one rule. One thing I made crystal clear to everyone. No surprises. No drama. This was my day. Sarah swore she'd behave. She promised. But deep down, I knew better. The morning of my wedding started like a dream. My bridesmaids and I were getting ready in a beautiful suite, the sun streaming through the windows, laughter filling the air. My dress was perfect, my makeup flawless. For the first time in my life, I felt like everything was exactly as it should be. Then my phone buzzed. A message from an unknown number. You might want to check outside. Right now. My heart dropped. I had a terrible feeling, the kind that twists your stomach into knots. I rushed to the window, pulled back the curtain, and my blood ran cold. Sarah. In a wedding dress. My sister was outside, wearing a white gown, standing next to some guy I didn't recognize. There were cameras flashing, people gathering, cheering. My mind couldn't process it. What was she doing? Then I saw the arch behind her. The officiant. The decorations. She was getting married. At my venue. On my wedding day. I bolted for the door, my bridesmaids shouting behind me. My heels clicked against the floor as I ran, my veil nearly ripping from my hair. By the time I got outside, my worst nightmare was unfolding before my eyes. My guests, were standing there, confused, watching as Sarah and this random guy exchanged vows. What the hell is going on? I screamed. Sarah turned to me, smiling like she wasn't committing the ultimate betrayal. Oh my God, sis. You're early. I was hoping we'd be done before you saw. Done? She was crashing my wedding with her own. I figured, why waste a good venue? We're already all dressed up, she laughed as if this was some kind of joke. But this wasn't a joke. This was my wedding day. My moment. And she stole it. My parents, our parents, just stood there, awkwardly, like they didn't know what to do. That's when it hit me. They knew. They were in on it. You knew about this? My voice cracked, disbelief washing over me. My mom looked away. My dad rubbed the back of his neck. We thought it'd be nice, he muttered. 2 celebrations in one. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Was I losing my mind? Sarah, get out, I said, my voice deadly calm. She rolled her eyes. Geez, relax. We'll be done soon, then it's all yours. I saw red. I turned to the venue staff, my voice sharp. Shut this down. Now. Security moved fast. Within minutes, Sarah's decorations were ripped down, the officiant was ushered away, and her so-called wedding was over. Sarah screamed, calling me a selfish bridezilla, accusing me of ruining her big day. But I didn't care. She ruined mine first. I looked at my parents, shaking my head. If you leave with her, don't bother coming back for mine. And they left. I walked down the aisle that day without my parents. Without my sister. And you know what? It was still the best day of my life. Because for once, I chose myself.